with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Up next, we'll keep it within the NFC for this game between the New Orleans Saints and the Washington Commanders. On the Saints sideline, look at their head coach. These guys looking for a repeat of last week's win here. Along the opposing sideline, the head coach of the Commanders. These guys more than motivated for this contest. We're ready to take the field here at home. Scott and Brock, you were on the call with you today. Ball teed up and ready. And we're off and running from Landover. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So the Saints offense taking over for the first time here. And they'll be led out by someone that we'll get a look at here, this second-year passer.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Complete out to the right side. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Setting up the screen, it's Olave. Dancing past him. Avoids the defender, we've got a foot race. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game. Coordinator's going to be one happy camper.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. They run it. It's the rookie out of Michigan State. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Give that tackle to Johnny Newton.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Throwing now off the play action. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up 3rd down. So that play doesn't work out, but things make it even worse for them. Looks like one of their big guys out front is in need of a look from the training staff. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Looking slant route, complete. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Saints first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
They'll send him over right. To the air now on 1st and 10. Finds him over the middle. He's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. You come in as a significant underdog, Brocky, and somebody else is building. You know how essential it is to have a good sock, and these guys did just that.
Yep, you're the weaker guy in the fight. You need to make your first shot count. Make them think about it. They've seized the momentum, really given themselves a fighting chance. Now they just got to do it consistently.
Reed now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So the Commanders' offense headed out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by an elite runner, one of the game's top dual-threat young quarterbacks. He was taken second in 2024, Jaden Daniels.
Kate, when you partner a relentless work ethic with elite athleticism, you get Jaden Daniels. He put on an absolute show. One of the best rookie years in the history of the game for a quarterback. And with a work ethic and speed and arm, I don't know why he would ever slow down.
That one intended for Joe Mixon. And it's going to be 2nd down. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. Daniels from the pistol. Now trying to set up a screen. Here's Robinson. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Dump off caught by his back. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 35-yard line.
Daniels setting up the play action. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Danny Stutzman comes up with it. And the Saints will take over as he records his first interception of our season. 1st and 10 from the 43. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Throwing off the play fake. The throw left side finds Johnson. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Here comes the Saints punting unit. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. The Commanders and Brian Robinson Jr. running back on now. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Wow, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
2nd down and 10. Daniels escapes the pocket. Now here he goes. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. From the gun, it's Daniels. Got his target, that's Lane. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. He gets 16 yards on that play. And that's good for a Washington 1st down.
Washington first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Pass cut, 9-yard line. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders cut it to a lone point on the scoreboard. That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. McIntosh now to return. Escapes a defender. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Saints ready to return their offense to the field. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. That's complete to Jackson. And he'll work this one up to the 28. The same for 8 seasons. That is Marshawn Lattimore with the stop.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Come on.
They're going to try and throw it here. We've got a screen to the running back. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Throw here, 3rd down. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped off back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a 4th down.
3 plays and out. It's 4th down.
He has it at the 33. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Washington ready to go on offense as they take the field. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space, find those completions outside the pocket.
1st and 10, a run to Robinson. Still has some space inside the 35. Touchdown, Washington! The Commanders break the tie here in the 1st.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one right down the middle. And the Commanders take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st.
Saints 7.
The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. McIntosh now to return. They crush him right along the 20. That is where their offense is going to take over.
At their own 20-yard line.
this our last play of the quarter. Lone back gets the handoff. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. The Commanders have an early lead. We'll return to Landover right after this. They're going play action. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Flat out a tremendous call. Perfect timing to blitz corner, and the result proves it. There was barely time for the QB to set himself up to throw, let alone look downfield for a target before he was absolutely decked by somebody who I think enjoyed that chance to rush the passer.
Here he goes, third and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Matthew Hayball on to punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's at to punt and sends this flying. Taken in at the 47. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Track all 80. Go.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Completed over the middle. And he gets across midfield and into Saints territory. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Ready. Liking 18.
Daniels now. Pass complete to Lane. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
First and 10.
On it with Robinson from the pistol. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And this one does not go far.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give the quarterback a chance.
And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. We keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
First and 10 at the 20.
Daniels going to keep it. And he'll get about 4 yards as that brings up second down.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there. Even.
And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders take a 13-point lead. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. Extra point converted by Gay. And the Commanders double their lead to 14. So Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The New Orleans offense set to go now. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive. So it'll be 2nd and 2 when we get back from our 2-minute warning. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this.
18 Cardinal, 18.
Throwing from the gun here. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him out to pick up the first down. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set.
A 5-yard gain on the play.
Throwing from the gun.
First down.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. So he goes down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. Good time to reach in the bag of tricks on second down. 16 to go following the set. Now here he goes on the boot. Pass him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set.
Brings up third.
To the air on third and long. It's complete. This is Olave. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line.
A gain of 15 yards. That's good for the Saints. First down.
First and 10, looking to throw. Finds the in route complete. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line.
That's another.
Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
And the Saints. First
Still
down.
sticking with the passing game. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30. Five still to go here. This is second down.
Out of bounds at the 31 yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and
Now pressure coming. That's caught at the 4. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints making a one-score game before halftime. Groupie adds the extra point. And the Saints cut the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Commanders 21. Saints 14.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Commanders head out now late in the first half. They're up by 7. Let's see if they choose to rest on that and just go into the locker room. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Daniels from the pistol. Mooney downfield, and he has it. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that's good for a Washington first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
To throw, Daniels. Quickly to McLaurin. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second and that playbook wide open.
Trying to set up the screen for Mixon. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. 7 yards on that pickup. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
Washington first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Again, Daniels to the air. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line.
It's second down and 10.
Daniels is going to throw again. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
To throw again, it's Daniels. And that is a Washington touchdown. The Commanders will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's a Christian Kirk touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders double their lead to 14.
Commanders 28. Saints 14.
The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Return starts from the goal line. This makes it up to the 25.
Saints take over first and 10.
They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Yep, as expected. They go to the ground to start this one off. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. All right, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Gonna have to make those halftime adjustments on the fly. We're skipping right through to the starts of the 3rd quarter. Reed now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Commanders and QB Jaden Daniels headed out for their next look on offense. And last drive, he reached one of those numbers that everyone looks at as a benchmark after the season ends, Brock. Quite the year that he's put together, finding the end zone. 1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Tapping it off here to Mixon. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Good for a Commanders first down.
Short pass brought in. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
At their 49-yard line.
They'll run the draw with Mixon. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Making the stop that time, Kool-Aid McKinstry. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. On the gun, it's Daniels. That one's caught by Mooney. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders grow the lead coming out of halftime. They with the point after. And the Commanders stretch their lead to 21.
The score, Commanders 35, Saints 14.
The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. New Orleans back on offense and ready to go down. They're down 21 now after that last score and in need of a comeback as we work through this game. This is thrown towards a defender instead, and he's the one who makes a play on football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on 1st down. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. No better luck than the last play, Brock, as he just has to get rid of it. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Third and long. They're going to throw. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to wind up out of bounds on 3rd down. So they're going to be forced to punt this away now. They'll bring out the punter here.
Formation for New Orleans.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Washington offense getting set for its next possession. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Come on. Set. 70 Timberwolves. Ready up.
Firing quickly out wide, Daniels. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Daniels on 1st down. That's McLaurin on the quick slant. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 45-yard line.
Running with Mixon out of the gun. Still has some space inside the 35. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
And a Commanders first down.
From the gun, it's Robinson. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12.
Another carry for Robinson. He'll cobble together a yard there. Stopped by former 2nd overall pick. He was Rookie of the Year with the Commanders since Chase Young. Daniels throwing on 3rd. Brought in right side by McLaurin. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 6 yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this.
Here we go.
4th down. Pass coming. Looking Hawkinson, he's got it. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
Washington Commanders.
They're going to run here. It's Mixon. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. Offense to the line. 2nd down.
3 brings up 2nd and goal at the Saints 12-yard line.
Ready.
Now Daniels off the play action. He rolls to his right. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Daniels, 3rd and goal. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. So on 4th down, on comes Matt Gay to try the field goal for the Commanders. A very short kick here from the right hash. Gay's kick is good. And the advantage now sits at 24.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. 1st and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Got a man downfield. This is Jackson. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Alert! Alert!
This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's going to be the Saints with the football, but any efforts might be futile facing that deficit. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. Pass play coming here. Getting Olave on the slant. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the Commanders' 41-yard line.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Throwing now out of the shotgun. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
It connects down the sideline. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
1st down. 1st and goal, New Orleans.
Ready. Cowboy 80.
From the red zone on 1st. And he's got it. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints putting up points in a game decided. So the Saints offense staying on the fields. They're going for 2.
The Saints will line up for the 2.
Right, they're going to throw for it. And he's in for 2, so don't write him off just yet. I know the chances are slim, but still a small one in this 2-possession game.
22.
All right, partner, it is a small step on a long road back, but a necessary one. The touchdown and that conversion drop us back down to a 2-score game.
So you're saying there's a chance, Kate, just a little bit of a chance. Maybe they got to do it again, and again, and again. But all I know, time may not be on their side, but they did gain just a little bit of momentum.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's baby, he gets rocked and the ball is out. And he falls on it. So they're going to keep possession and a chance to add to their lead.
At
So following the fumble and the recovery, here comes second and short. Staying with Robinson. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
That's good for a Washington first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here's Daniels. Completed over the middle. And they make the tackle at the 38. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Washington first down.
Washington first down. First and 10 at the 38.
A run here with Robinson. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6.
Second and 6.
Robinson on the inside give. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. Third and 6 for them to figure out now.
And 6.
Let's go.
A give left side. Here's Mixon. Defense contains him. That's going to force fourth down as he's dropped for a loss. The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
Daniels to throw on fourth. He finds Evans left side. And he won't make the marker. They rally to him in time. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Result of the play is a
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Here we go. Here we go. Cowboy it.
Back to throw on first and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds. Second down now. They need 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and
Look to throw. Finds him over the middle. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
And the Saints first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Going now on first down. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
It leads to second and 10.
Takes the handoff, now to throw. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for third down. Third and long for him here. Sends this to the end zone. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on the fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body and try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Okay, partner, in that spot, you know you got to go for it there. Make it a one-score game. How do you come up with a call that works when that defense knows from the start of things that you're going for 2?
Because, Kate, we're talking about practice. Yeah, we're talking about practice. You actually practice those plays, and you come up typically with 2 or 3 two-point conversion plays every single week. You practice them, you rep them, so when it's called like that, you're ready for the moment.
Ready.
Here's Robinson to start the drive. Give him a few yards on that run. It's second and 7. Now whistles and a timeout taken quickly by the defense. 1:50 left to go.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7.
Let's go now.
A handoff for Robinson, running right. Trying to fight free, he can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout.
A loss of 1 brings up third and 8.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
He'll throw it. Short pass brought in. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. And now we'll have to take a moment for an injured player, and it's a significant one. Tight end T.J. Hawkinson in some pain after the play. The toss now to Robinson. And it'll only take this for about a yard. It's going to be second down. The Saints call their third and final timeout. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Second and 9 at the 49-yard line.
Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. Fights his way through a tackle. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line.
Here we go.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. This one left for Daniels. A kneel down here, and they can start to celebrate this win. So score this as a win for the Commanders. And this winning streak continues to grow as they claim their 4th victory in a row.